Hello, everybody, and we are back to another intro and outro bloopers. Starting with our intro, um, I did it again where I fudged it up, and basically, um, I forgot to turn on the audio for Niahtos here, and so we have like a whole 25-minute video that basically we went through, and his audio didn't go through, and I'm mad about that, and I'm currently still seething from it. So I currently have some depression food with me. Um, this is our good buddy Niahtos. Say hello, Niahtos.
Hello, hello.
And we basically had a lot of good skits in that, like a lot of good bits and skits in there that basically were like so good that I'm pissed that we can't go that we didn't go through it. We could go through it again, but it's not gonna be a genuine reaction this time. So it's like,
It's not gonna be
blah.
as organic.
Yeah, it's not gonna be
Yeah.
as organic. Now it's just gonna feel like I know my line, I know what I should say, and I don't want to do that. And you know what I mean? Like, it takes
I
away.
do, I do, I do,
It
I
takes
do.
away from it being a blooper, and that's what sucks. And I'm like, fuck. Okay, so here's what's gonna happen. Now, it's still gonna be kind of fluid because at least now I can give you some questions, and that you have already answered, right? And we still have the script, so like we actually already have the script written down ahead of time, since we fucked up the last one. So that's already like we cut down some time there, right?
A little bit.
Um, so first off, Niahtos, tell us a little bit about yourself and what got you to stream.
Well, streaming actually is something that I took inspiration from my friends. Uh, One of the first streamers that I really got to know and consider a genuine friend is my pal MF Noah. I got to witness him from his first streaming days all the way to where he is now over the course of 3 years with a fantastic community built behind him. And actually, some of those community members are how I've met a lot of my online friends here today. I actually started with Sneck from his streams, and Sneck is a wonderful individual that we've all hung out with before. And through him, I met Icarus. Then from Icarus, continued to expand and domino effect to all these new and fantastic people that I'm meeting all over the universe in all sorts of sizes and shapes, creatures of incomprehensible proportions, and I'm having an absolute blast of it. It's something that I'm not necessarily treating as a full time or as a job or super serious. Just a scuffed individual having fun, meeting people, and sharing the fun as we go along.
You see, like I always refer to Niahtos as a very generous person, and he is. He's a very generous person at heart. Very good, very nice person to get to know too. Um, I mainly know him as a cook, hence why we have the background the way it is. Like it's we're basically in a kitchen that like kind of resembles like what his element is. You know, he is a very good cook, very amazing chef. Um, he, the way I know him is that like he has like he does stream when he cooks things, and when he cooks things, they basically come out like amazing. And I don't know if you are one of those privileged that do actually watch his streams and actually like get to watch him go from like when he starts cooking from when he ends cooking, and then you're just left salivating and wishing you were there just to freaking taste what he just made. Because you know when he's eating it in front of you, you all get jealous. I get jealous. So I know if I'm jealous, there's like quite a few of you that are jealous just to want to enjoy what he's enjoying. Okay, and I do refer to him as our Gordon Ramsay of the group because he is one of the best chefs that we have. Um, One day I do want to enjoy his cooking. So like, if we ever do meet up, my dude, like, you're definitely cooking for the both of us because there's no way
Oh, absolutely.
there's no way I could compare. Like if you ask me to cook for you, there's no way it's gonna be the same. You're gonna look at my shit and you're gonna be like, I could do better. I'm not kidding. That's exactly how I feel like it's gonna go down. Like I'm gonna cook something for you and you're just gonna be like, here, let me just.
I'm gonna smack it out of your hands. Like, here, 1 second.
You're
Let
like,
me
no!
let me do this. Do again.
You didn't even taste it. Your whole body just rejected it immediately. Like no. Oh, sorry.
But yeah,
Let me just.
I love. Sorry, go ahead.
You're like, sorry. Let me just. You take my plate and you just like throw it in the incinerator. Let me let me just cook something my way very quick.
But yeah, I mean, my love language is gifts. I like to support the people that I know and love. I know that life can be hard, unexpected, and overall a gut punch. And being able to contribute and help and support friends and be there for them, however that might be, is something that I do strive for. It's the way that I show that I care, because normal affection's a bit hard for me to comprehend. But cooking's the same way. I actually would absolutely do that for anyone visiting me or anyone I would go ahead and visit. I'd be like, let me cook you up something. Let me go ahead. Tell me what you want. We're making that right now.
It's like, I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want.
Well, I'll tell you what I really want. I want
I want a very, very, very good hamburger. Bye. Yeah. All right. So we had like this little thing with like hamburgers and stuff, but okay, we're already like 6 minutes in. We did this already. We did it again. Like we're at the 6 minute mark, and we were supposed to write the script then, but we have the script, so now we can continue on. So I always say marker at the beginning of every script saying we do, because we have a little audio marker that pitches up, and I can see where the audio marker is from when I say marker, and I can find pretty much where it is during the video and just start from editing from there. We normally get 3 good ones, and then I choose the one that's the best out of the 3, and you also get a copy of our intro and outro. I did mention this last time, I don't think, but yeah, you get a copy of it in case you ever want to use it for your videos.
Actually, the copy part's new knowledge to me, but
okay.
Fantastic knowledge all
so
the same.
I do give you one. So like, if let's say you start editing your own videos, and you have me in there, and you want to use like this like collaboration video for there, then you could use it. You could use that however you want. I mean, this is basically for the both of us, you know, because
right.
I handed them out to the others, so they all have their versions of the intros and outros, and yeah, this one's basically going to be for you as well. Let's see. All right, so we're gonna start. I'm gonna say marker, and then we'll get started. Okay.
A-okay.
And marker.
Hello, I'm Niahtos here.
Hello, I'm Hero the Good Slime. Today we are doing a collaboration.
Make sure to grab some snacks and kick your feet back as we have a fun time.
Yeah, you see that's how it should go. And like I think before, like we were talking about like improv, right? So like improv, you could add a little twist to it, put your personality in there, and just to kick off like how you liked it at first, or if you want to try something new with your lines, which is okay. That's all. Like you could put whatever you want in there just to put a spin on it. I always encourage you guys to do whatever you want, and I hope you enjoy it just as much as we enjoy it. You know. The first time we actually did try to do this, we messed up 3 times, and like we met. So you guys won't be able to see that because the audio doesn't even fit. So I already deleted the video. The video's gone. Like,
no!
I had to. It was just me talking, and then there was just like no audio from your responses. I mean, to me that's awkward. To me that's very awkward.
But that's a super blooper reel right there.
Yeah,
like,
but it's not
bloopers.
But to me, I don't think it's enjoyable for people if they just watch a one-sided conversation and the other person's talking, but they can't hear them. You know what I mean? Like, that's just, like, it is a big blooper, I understand, but it's like 25 minutes of that. And I don't think anyone's going to spend 25 minutes watching me having a one-sided conversation. So, that's how I feel about it. You know what I mean? And plus, now that's our special blooper, okay? Only we know about it, and the people that aren't going to be potentially able to see it. So yeah, that's between us and them.
Oh man.
And potential future watchers. Yeah. I mean, if you saw the bloopers that we had so far, like you would fucking crack one, man. You would be hilarious. You'd freaking love it. Let's see. I believe the last question I asked you was, what got you into cooking?
Yes. So actually that started off with my childhood. So my mom actually wanted to become a culinary chef. It was something that they had dabbled in a bit, but eventually took a different position in life to go ahead and make sure that she could take care of her family. And because of that and because of a bit of her training, most of my childhood was home cooked meals, which were always fantastic, and essentially never having fast food. So, fast forward to adulthood, moving out on my own, what do I do but immediately start binging on all that.
Fast food goodness.
I was gonna say other words, but I'm not going to
We'll just
because
say
that would
that
be
because
bashing on people.
at the time you enjoyed it, right?
hmm
And it
I
was like,
enjoyed, driving out to Jack in the Box at 2 in the morning to go ahead and order a midnight munchie meal, which I am
mm,
so sad that some of those have been discontinued now because man, those are nostalgia right there. But
dude, if
uh,
if we ever go down to like the prices we used to buy the fast food stuff for, we're gonna get a lot of that shit back, hopefully.
yeah. But ultimately, a lot of the fast food junk food caused me to gain weight. It caused me to burn a hole through my wallet.
Ooh.
And ultimately, I went, well, shit, I'm not really satisfied by what I'm having here. So I actually went back to my mom, like, hey, can I get some of these recipes for the favorite meals that you used to make me, like corn chowder and your homemade secret mashed potatoes? And from there, made those, granted, very indulgent and heavy foods, and just went from there going, well, find something I like, something I see on the internet, something I've had at a restaurant for takeout, and go, what would happen if I made this? Whether it's following online or just gumshoeing a recipe in, I would go ahead and just venture. And now I'm, making my own breads and uh, Mexican food, Chinese, Korean, Indonesian, Thai. It's whatever I really want, whatever I really feel. I can make it, and I'm really happy for it. Though, as I said earlier, admittedly, the spending part is still happening. It's Instead of wasting money on fast food in the temporary format, I'm wasting a lot more money on kitchen gadgets and tools, which luckily will last quite a while longer. But I mean, it's still eyesore of money.
It's an expense, but at least they're like long lasting, and you could actually still make food, like good food that you want to make out of them, and that's actually like the best part about that. It's like you're still putting in an investment, not necessarily wasting money. So
True. I mean, like one of the things I really want to get my hands on is like a stand mixer, but those are like really pricey
they're
for good ones.
pricey, but they're worth it. You know they're worth it, especially if you get like a really good durable brand. Mm.
Yeah, like the one I'm thinking of grabbing is like standing at about $900 to
Ooh.
$1,200. Yeah, like that's a lot of
They
money.
well, they do say you get what you pay for. So like,
hmm
that shit's not gonna be like, that's not gonna break anytime soon either. Mm.
No, and if it is, I mean the part's actually really manageable to replace it too.
Oh yeah. Mm. So
We should probably do our second
yeah, the
version
second
of
marker.
the
Okay, yeah.
intro.
Just to make sure. Okay, but this time you can improv and do, like, put a little spin
Okay.
on something on some of your lines. Okay.
All
So,
right.
all right, and marker.
Hello, everyone. Niahtos here.
Hello, I'm Hero the Good Slime. Fuck. Okay, I forgot. It was my turn. It was still my line. I'm so used to people being the third line that I rarely put myself as the third line in a row, like two lines in a row. So this is, we'll do it again. It never happened. You didn't see anything. Marker.
Hello, everyone. Niahtos here.
Hello, I'm Hero the Good Slime. Today we are doing a collaboration.
Make sure to grab some drinks, kick your feet back as we have one hell of a good time.
Yeah. By the way, that's me adding the yeah for like for for the most part. Yeah, just adding,
As agreement.
yeah,
Okay, okay.
like yeah, we're gonna have a good time. Oh yeah. Oh, I believe this is when you asked me, like,
About
yeah,
burgers.
about the burgers, and I told you I love a freaking good like from Carl's Jr. I love their like Western double cheeseburgers because
Right.
double the meat.
And we had a little side tangent talk about that and my lack of experience of it, but I'm
Mhm.
actually going to take that and actually go in a bit more detail here for you,
Yeah.
kind of the same way I was doing it. But Hero, if you were able to build your burger, bun to bun,
Mm-hmm.
what would be your ideal burger?
Oh fuck.
If, regardless of like how inane or against the laws of physics it might be, what would your
So
ideal burger look like?
let's see. So we got the bun at the bottom, right? Lightly toasted. We got sharp cheddar. Then we got the meat, and then we got the bacon, and then we got more meat, and then we got more sharp cheddar on top, and then from there we're gonna put some we're gonna put some lettuce there, put some tomatoes. Oh no, wait, actually no tomatoes on this one, because lettuce is gonna be in there. Then we're gonna add some sauce, and it's gonna be a nice sweet barbecue sauce, some onion rings, more bacon on top, and from there I want to say like we could finish it with the top bun, but I feel like I could add more. It's a good finisher to finish with like the last bit of bacon, right? And like I'm not just talking about like bits of bacon. I'm talking about like long strings of bacon.
Like pork belly style,
Like dude,
haunch.
so I love thick strands of bacon, and the thing is, I don't
Mhm.
like as much as I like crunchy bacon. I do like my bacon to be chewy sometimes because I like enjoying the
Yes,
flavor a little longer, and so like so I'll have it like that, right? Um,
absolutely.
freaking but you know like how thick Howl's Moving Castle's bacon was?
I was about to mention that actually, yes.
Yeah, that's basically how thick I want my bacon to be.
So I that is quite and truly a cut of pork belly, which is from the same area that you get bacon, but a lot fattier, thicker of a cut. So
Mm-hmm.
it's not as thin. You're looking at like that being about an inch, 2 inches thick,
I'm telling you,
about
this
three
is gonna be a
times as
big
wide.
burger. This is gonna be a big burger, you know, like.
I've made burgers of those before, so I mean, like, yes, like it is a burger that you're gonna put a toothpick or four in. So
Mm-hmm. Oh my god. Freaking You know what? I want to top them off with curly fries and then add a little bit more of that barbecue sauce,
okay, bold choice, bold choice.
and then put the top lightly toasted top bun. But remember, both buns,
Okay.
even though they're lightly toasted, I like the buns to be really soft. So, like, it's like a sesame seed bun, but it's freaking like soft as hell. Mm. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my burger. What about you?
So, and to cover this real quickly here for you guys, one of the reasons we're talking about with Carl's Jr. and whatnot is I'm not someone that really likes burgers. I absolutely hate getting most fast food burgers. Usually don't like it when I'm going to a cookout. I really don't like the way some people do theirs, especially since they just buy like store-bought meat, slap it on the grill, throw American cheese on it, and call it good. Ugh. There are multiple reasons, but I prefer burgers that I like make myself or like fully homemade. But like I would go like a nice soft toasted at the start of the bottom, like a toasted potato bun for burgers. I would go ahead and give that like light coating in the bottom here of like blackened ranch, if for those of you that might be familiar with Popeyes. So like that's gonna go ahead and be this mixture here of like mayonnaise. That's gonna be buttermilk. That's gonna go ahead and be spices, which is gonna be this whole mixture here of like black pepper, dill weed, parsley, sour cream, onion powder, garlic powder, paprika, cayenne pepper, red pepper, and salt. And sometimes I might even throw in like bearberry for extra spice. But like this nice light coating of the fucking spicy mayo binder at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Then I would like do a couple leaves of like butter leaf lettuce underneath that. After that would be this nice thick patty of a mixture of 70-30% beef in regards to lean versus fat, mixed with Italian sausage, made into this nice compact bun that I would go ahead and sous vide slowly at 160 degrees for 8 hours, just so the meat's perfectly cooked, and then sear it on a pan for that texture. Throw that in right there. Then I would go ahead and have like a fried potato biscuit, or as some of you might know, like a fried hash brown patty
Mm.
on top of that. And then on top of that, a smashed burger with a slice of cheese on each side of it. I would probably go with like a pepper jack or a sharp cheddar. And on top of that, surrounding this with more vegetable, I would have a whole slice of like a heirloom tomato with salt on it, a bit of black garlic aioli on top, and the top bun. That would be my sandwich. That would be my burger.
You want to go halvesies? Like, I'll cut mine in half and you try mine. I'll try
Sure,
yours.
I'm down. I'm down.
That would be great. Also, there is this one burger I've been wanting to try, but I know it's unrealistic. But I know I've seen a video of someone actually trying to make it. Have you ever heard of this burger that was made in a regular show? Where it was like...
I know exactly what you're talking about, and
like,
I watched that YouTuber's video, or a YouTuber's video that made that here literally just yesterday.
Okay, cool. Because like I love the fact that it was made in real life. They made a burger, stuffed that burger into another burger, and then fucking with two more burgers on top of those on top of that burger to complete the... What did they call it? Do you remember what they called it?
Let me find out here. But yeah, real quickly. So what that was from regular show was you made two burgers, which each of those burgers were going to be the patties, the buns.
Mm-hmm.
And then you made a third burger, which you then deep fry the burger. Then you wrap that deep fried burger with more ground beef, and you cook that beef ball of a burger as your patty. Top both sides of cheese and put the buns on top, which are really just two more burgers. And that was your ultimate burger, which that was called the ultimatum. Like
Oh God! Now tell me this. So knowing you probably saw that and said I could improve on that, right?
I saw that and I went, "This is horrendous." I'm looking at the like whole burger patty and looking at the buns. I'm just like, that you need a very thick toothpick for it first and foremost, but two, like that is just so messy and so atrocious. I'm not gonna be able to fit my jaw around that. And I want a burger that I can like push down and get my jaw to fully bite into it top to bottom.
The
so I
thing
can get
is,
the full experience.
You would feel like Squidward when he takes that first bite into a Krabby Patty, like on that burger, because you couldn't even wrap your whole fucking mouth around it. Like that's the whole thing. And
take the tiny nibble.
Yeah, tiny. It looks like a tiny nibble, but that's actually a full-on bite for that burger. And oh man, like I know I would be in a food coma, and I would probably gain like 50 pounds just for eating that burger. But it would be worth.
I wouldn't want to eat that just because of the grease on that, but I mean, I could definitely probably pack away two of them before I get into a food coma.
Right? Oh man, and there was like another thing that I saw. Well, so we're getting off burger topic right now, and I'm kind of getting into another one. I saw something at my store recently called a pizza lasagna, and dude, I'm gonna tell you, this is a shit fucking thing, because like when I saw it, it looked so appetizing, right? But when I tasted it, it was basically like pizza without the crust, and I expected it to taste different, and it tasted like a Shakey's pizza topping. You know?
Pizza lasagna.
Yeah, pizza. Have you seen it? Because like it's not actually using lasagna.
I've seen that on TikTok, and I find that atrocious.
Yeah, literally. Tasting it wouldn't have been better. If you saw it and you thought it was atrocious, like tasting it would not have been better. See, I love Shakey's pizza too, and like I love a good thin crust pizza, but I also love my sauce, right? And there wasn't really enough sauce in this pizza lasagna to actually like give me that same kind of feeling that I would love to enjoy. And Shakey's pizza just hits different, but you could tell it tastes like a Shakey's pizza, but the fact that it isn't makes it so like undesirable, you know?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And
but you know what's a much better idea than all of that? So from I think it's Little Caesars. They have the Crazy Bites.
Don't say that. Don't say it's not desirable. I love that stuff.
No. That shit is ridiculously good.
So good.
That I did go and splurge on those a bit, even though I don't normally eat fast food, and I
Oh.
actually did make some on my own after tweaking a recipe for it.
Tell me
And
that you did
now I
better.
can make
Tell
them
me you did
homemade.
better.
I did better.
Good, because those are the things I want to try first when we get over there. So, like, honest, okay, because look, Little Caesars and what's it called, Carl's Jr. are my favorite freaking fast food places to go to.
Hmm.
Um, Little Caesars has the right amount of sauce on their pizza. They have very soft dough, and I love how much cheese they put on it. And if you ask for extra cheese, then it gets super fucking good. Plus, I love all their
Depends on the
varieties.
location, I'd say.
I know
I've
there's
had some
certain
bad
little
Caesars.
Little Caesars that basically don't put as much
Care.
love as other ones do into their pizza, you know?
Hmm.
And to that I say shame on you, because you're working for Little Caesars and you should be doing better. But at the same time, um, I freaking love the ones that I do go to because they actually do put their love in that pizza, and they take the time to actually like make sure every pizza is just as delicious and ready to go. Yeah, it's fast and ready to go. That's the whole point. But it's freaking, they at least like do a good job of it and it comes out great. Um, Dude, I love their deep dishes. I love their stuffed crusts. I love their freaking like their variety, dude. That like they were the first time I actually tried a barbecue pizza from. By the way, not sponsored by either of these people, but you know, if you see this video one day and like you know, you want to sponsor a little slime, I'm right here. Like, you know, send me free food, please. And freaking like I'll take an unlimited pizza card or unlimited burger card, you know. Like, I love you guys. But yeah, basically like they do it right. Same with like Carl's Jr. I
Hmm.
just love their like their Western bacon cheeseburgers, and they're soft. Like okay, when it comes to like bacon, like barbecue sauce, I like sweet sauces, right? I like spicy too, but sweet just hits different on a burger, right?
Yes.
And that's what I enjoy from them. Um, no, yeah, but there have been some like new creations that have been like showing up in stores lately that just made me kind of scratch my head on a little bit, and I do try it at least before I give a like my
And
opinion.
that's the market for it. Is they're meant to be not long lasting. They're meant to be tried and forgotten.
Yeah.
Like if little like Little Caesars, Popeyes, how they have we're currently the whole pickling fad going on right now, which I don't understand. For those of you that aren't familiar with what's going on with that, they're offering pickled burgers, pickled fries, pickled lemonade, an
I'm sorry.
entire
What?
pickled meal. Yes,
Who
and
would put?
their advertisement is that they're tailored for pickled fans. They like a little bit of pickle and everything. So it's literally lemonade with pickle brine in it.
You know, I know a person that literally drinks out of the pickle jar, and I know there's quite a few people that do that. So maybe getting like a brand of a lemonade pickle, like pickle drink, I think they would probably be into it. Just because it's different and it's brand new, but at the same time, like that does cater to them, you know. All right, so we're gonna get our third take. All right, let's hit it home for this one.
Already?
All right. Well, yeah, because we're at 28 minutes, and
Yes.
okay, and we need to do the outros too. And marker.
Hello, everyone. Niahtos here.
Hello, I'm Hero the Good Slime. Today, fuck, never
Today
mind.
we're doing a
No,
collaboration.
I fucked it. I dropped the ball. That was me. And there was too much of a pause because it took me a second to realize it. I was trying to go with it, but I was like, nah, it's too late. I fudged. Okay, marker.
Hello, everyone. Niahtos here.
Hello, I'm Hero the Good Slime. Today we are doing a collaboration.
Make sure to grab some drinks, kick back your feet, and have one hell of a good time as we do too.
Yeah. Alright. That one was a good one too. I kind of like the second one the most, I think.
I like the second one also. I
Yeah.
felt a little bit stretched out longer than even normal with with the last line there.
The last one. Like, you also felt that, right? Like, we were just like, I think second one wins.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, so with that, guys, we finished the intro video. I hope you guys enjoyed the bloopers and a little bit more insight onto Niahtos. We'll see you in the outro video. Laters. Bye.